Okay, we're going to give an intuitive downloading slash channeling session a little try. It's been a few rough days. The CRPS and FND have been brutal, absolutely brutal. So whether I've got enough energy to do this or not, well, there's only one way of finding out. I'm literally only just recovering from 2 or 3 days of absolute brutal hell, physical hell. So yeah, let's just see how this goes. It might not work at all, but if it doesn't, then I'm just going to delete this video, so it doesn't matter. Okay, right, okay. I'm just going to go, what I do is I go at random, just pick one, and then the words that intuitively come to me, I will repeat as best I can. Okay, I'm just going to pick one. This one says, grace is not measurable by time and space. Grace. So I've been shown what grace is. Grace is the compassion, the kindness, and the caring with the elegance of the divine source. And it's the compassion, caring of the source to human beings. And what I'm being shown is it's basically your source self, it's your God self. Ultimately, if you go all the way up the densities, you see you're a multi-dimensional aspect of the divine source of all that is. You have many, many aspects to yourself. Your soul is much bigger than you think. And grace is much more than your human mind can conceive. There are no true words to express the divine grace that we speak of. The divine grace has a certain elegance and fragrance about it of love, unconditional love, of kindness, unconditional kindness, of caring, unconditional caring. The love we speak of is beyond anything that your human third density selves in the third dimension can comprehend at this time space. For you are locked at the moment. The soul aspect that is projected into your physical vehicle at the moment is in third density consciousness. However, many of you have attained fourth density consciousness with love and understanding for others. Unconditional love, we say, unconditional love and understanding for others. However, many of you are still working on this. Many of you think we're there. We know grace, we know caring, we know compassion, we know love. You have much, much to learn about the true love that we talk about, that the divine source of all that is expresses to the universe to create the octave of experience that you are enjoying at this time space. Grace has elegance to it, and grace is something that is to be learned over many, many incarnations in your third density. Grace, as we have described it, the divine grace of the source, cannot be measured by time and space, for it is beyond time and space. Grace is an asset of your universe. It is woven into the creation itself, but it is also a great attribute and aspect of the source in its highest or deepest or broadest perspective. Your time and space are simply a part of a control mechanism for the matrix that you are currently experiencing your third density experience in. And the earth is special in the way that you've been quarantined for much of your what you call time and space, though the time and space that you talk of does not exist. not from the higher perspective, not from the inner, the deeper, the broader perspective of Source. The only time that we speak of is the divine timing of the divine time of now, the moment of now. It is always the moment of now, and in this moment of now, that is always now. The now is always expressing itself as your multidimensional self in many, many different sub-octaves, dimensions, sub-dimensions, densities of consciousness, sub-densities of consciousness. You are bigger than you ever thought possible. Your soul is immeasurably expansive. We search for the correct words, for this needs to be, as you say, ironed out. This needs to be explained in as accurate detail as is possible using your terminology. We sometimes struggle to find words. I'm actually channeling now, by the way. This isn't intuitive downloading. This is my higher self. We struggle to find the vocabulary within this instrument mind complex at times to explain or to express this in the desired format that we would like to ordinarily express this in. And this instrument is recovering from what you would call trauma, physical trauma. Therefore, we will be cutting this session short. Okay, right. And is there any more? Okay, the time-space is the true time that we speak of. Time-space, not space-time. Time-space is the metaphysical time of the infinite moment of now. That some of your great teachers, adepts, wanderers, starseeds, channelers, and teachers are speaking of at this present moment of the divine now. There is only the moment of the divine now. This is the only moment that exists. And grace exists in all of creation. Though certain elements, certain aspects of creation, certain social memory complexes choose to disregard grace entirely. We speak of the service to self entities in the service to self social memory complexes, or groups, or gangs, or gatherings, or collectives, as you would say in your terminology, using your vibratory sound complexes. Grace is immeasurable, for grace is all-encompassing once you have attained it. You have much to learn about time. You have much to learn about your concept of space. For what if we were to tell you that space, as you know it, simply does not exist? This is a part of your illusion, your third density illusion. When you're in the fifth density of consciousness, you know that all is happening here and all is happening now, in the divine moment of now, in the only place that exists, which is the one infinite place of here. This may sound like a riddle to you, and this is certainly confusing the channel, though we implore you to go back on this and to re-listen to this message, for this will make sense to the fourth and fifth density consciousness aspects of the ones who are listening to this channeling. This instrument runs low on vital energy, therefore this channeling, as we said, is going to be cut short. We may teach more on the concept of grace, and we certainly will teach more on time-space and the metaphysical concepts of what you would class as location. For space as you know it, as in the expanse of space, simply does not exist. That is a part of your illusion. We will go into greater detail when the channel has more vital energy. Okay, yeah, and that's it. Right, okay. I was going to do another one, but we're coming up to 10 minutes anyway. And you see, I post this onto the WhatsApp group, which it's got an 11-minute maximum time limit, unfortunately. And yeah, I mean, they're right. I am tired. I may need to just lay down for a bit and meditate or something. I haven't slept much just lately. Okay. Take care, everybody. Namaste.